Hello, and welcome to the Isla de Carolina, where the drinks are not free and the despair is palpable.
They abandoned it almost overnight.
There's a reason nobody ever wrote books called The Fjord of Dr. Moreau or The Mysterious Peninsula. Weird, creepy islands are just objectively the coolest type of landmass. Here are 4 that each have at least one characteristic that's stranger than fiction. So dolls are already one of the creepiest things on the planet, but you know what's creepier than a doll? An island full of hacked up dolls hanging from trees, covered in spider webs and filth. In the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico City, La Isla de las Muñecas is a small forest island decorated with decapitated, cracked, eyeless, or otherwise mutilated dolls of all sorts. Barbie dolls, baby dolls, other dolls from hell. The man who created the doll island was named Don Julian Santana Barrera. According to the legend behind the island, Don Julian claimed to have discovered a girl drowned in the canals around the island many decades ago. To protect against hauntings from evil spirits or the girl's ghost, he began hanging up dolls he found floating in the canals or in local garbage. Over the years, he collected quite a few. Unfortunately, Don Julian passed away in 2001, but tourists can now take ferry rides out to the island of the dolls to see it for themselves. Christmas Island is an island in the Indian Ocean administered by Australia. Christmas Island doesn't have ghosts or creepy dolls or anything. It has crabs. Millions and millions of crabs. Like, enough crabs that it's weird. Some estimates predict the island has 40 to 50 million individuals of the Christmas Island red crab. Other estimates we've seen are as high as 120 million. Christmas Island is famous for its great yearly crab migration, Charlie Brown, which happens around the beginning of the rainy season, sometime between October and January. During this migration, millions of crabs pour out of the central forests of the island and travel to the shore to mate and lay eggs. And when the crab babies hatch, they look like a gigantic swarm of pink ants ascending out of the surf. That's not weird. The yearly mating migration can be trouble for both the crabs and the island's human residents. To prevent unfortunate encounters between human motorists and crab kind, officials have installed what are called crab grids. These are systems of road underpasses topped with metal grates, allowing the crabs to crawl underneath the streets. Poveglia is a small island in the lagoon off the shore of Venice, Italy. It has a pretty exaggerated reputation for being creepy and haunted, but in reality, Poveglia did historically serve as a lazaretto, which is a fancy way of saying a quarantine station for plague-carrying mariners who were attempting to enter the city of Venice. Poveglia has also been the site of a mental hospital, proving that it's great for vacations. Popular legend claims that the hospital employed an evil mad doctor who performed twisted experiments on his patients and then fell to his death from the island's prominent bell tower. Hashima Island is about 15 kilometers or 9 miles southwest of the Japanese city of Nagasaki. It used to be one of the most densely populated places on Earth, with 334 people per acre or 835 people per hectare. Now it's completely abandoned. Hashima was developed as a coal mining operation with the first mine shaft installed in 1887. Miners lived on the island in pretty awful conditions. During World War II, Chinese and South Korean men were shipped to Hashima and forced to work in the mines. By 1959, the tiny island of Hashima had 5,259 residents. But the island went into decline when Japan became less keen on coal. Operations were finally shut down in 1974. The abandoned island remains. You might have seen its creepy silhouette as the villain's hideout in the James Bond movie Skyfall. So what's your favorite strange island and why? Hit up the comments section to tell us, and then argue about it amongst yourselves. Then subscribe and go check out 10 strange islands at HowStuffWorks.com. I need a hero.